President Akufo-Addo says the support of the UN Security Council and the international community is greatly required to deal with terrorist activities in Africa. Chairing a debate at the UN Security Council on Thursday, the president charged the global community not to be neutral but support financing efforts in combating terrorism and piracy on the continent.
The burden of confronting terrorism cannot be borne by those in the region. It requires strong collaboration between the United Nations, the African Union, and the regional economic communities, especially ECOWAS, to address the question of adequate, predictable, and sustainable financing for regional-led operations. The African Union has demonstrated its commitment and capacity to manage effectively such financing and to comply with the required human rights standards in such operations. This Council and the wider international community must play their part if there is a desire to have a continuing relevance. The structure and approach of international support to countering terrorism, including in the Sahel, has to be preemptive rather than reactive. There is the need, therefore, for the Council and the wider international community to address the underlying drivers of the instability through the building of resilience in conflict-prone regions, including the areas of promoting democratic values, development, and state services. International support must be placed fully behind deliberate interventions to promote inclusive governance and the extension of effective state authority in several parts of our territories in order to meet the expectations of our largely youthful populations, who in some instances have unfortunately fallen victim to the radicalized messages of extremists. Excellencies, the Council's support for adequate, predictable, and sustainable financing of African-led operations would be an important starting point if it is continued to assume its responsibility as the primary actor for the maintenance of international peace and security.